Welcome again to the Old Principal. I am the Old Principal, 我就是老校长, and we have another English instructional program. Now, today's lesson, we'll take a look here. Today's lesson is Aim High in Life. 要定的人生要定的一个崇高的目标. This is lesson number 221. Having said that, I'll let you listen to the story as Connie reads it, and then we'll come back and we'll look at it sentence by sentence.
Story 221, Aim High in Life. 2 times during our childhood, Dad took us to Yellowstone National Park. It took a couple days of steady driving to get there. I enjoyed the wild bears. Tourists are warned not to feed the bears, but they do so anyway. Most tourists are smart enough to remain in their cars. Even so, the bears sometimes grab more than just food. Once upon a time, a grandfather was telling his grandson about his encounter with a bear. Here is what he said. One spring day I was walking in the woods. It was a beautiful day. The snow was gone, the flowers were opening up, and the birds had returned from the south, singing their beautiful songs. As I climbed in the hills, I came upon a small clearing. On the opposite side of the clearing, there was a little black thing. As I walked closer, I discovered that it was a bear cub. I walked up to the cub and was about to play with it when behind me I heard a loud snort. I looked around and there was Mama Bear coming, and I could tell that she was not happy. I began to run. I ran down the hill and the bear came chasing after me. The faster I ran, the faster the Mama Bear ran. In fact, the distance between us began to disappear. I was worried. I thought this might be the end for me. Just as the bear was about to get me, I saw a tree with an overhanging branch. It was very high, perhaps too high to reach. Oh, but it was my only hope. I took a mighty leap. I missed it. That is, I missed it going up, but I caught it coming down. Then the grandfather said to his little son, Son, aim high in life. And if you miss your goals going up, you can always catch them coming down.
Welcome back. We are ready to go. 2 times during our childhood, Dad took us to Yellowstone National Park. Only twice. I remember that he did do this. Now, 这个国家的公园 National Park, 国家的公园 and Yellowstone, 黄石. Now, this is a very famous park. 有喷泉. They have hot water pools. It's very, very, very interesting place. Now, 2 times during our childhood, 我们童年的时代, okay, when we were small, it took a couple days of steady driving. What does steady? Steady driving means that you're not doing a lot of stopping and doing things. 这个连续不断的这个开车 and so it takes quite a bit of driving. It's in the big state of Montana, Montana, Joe. In fact, we call Montana the Big Sky. 这个大sky 天空 okay, it's a big country and not so many people in Montana. Going on, I enjoyed the wild bears. I enjoyed the wild bears, 他们野熊. And tourists are warned not to feed the bears, but they do so anyway. Why are the tourists warned not to feed the bears? Well, of course, if the bears know that they get some free food and all they have to do is 做乞丐, you know, hey, give me, give me, give me. If they know it's that simple, then they will then they will come around the tourists. Of course, if that happens, then sometimes the tourists are not very safe. I mean, what if you're outside of your car and a bear comes? So the park officials say, don't feed the bears. Just don't feed the bears. Going on. Most tourists are smart enough to remain in their cars. To remain in their cars. 留在车上, okay? Even so, sometimes the bears grab more than just food. Now, see, you're not supposed to feed the bears, and so they hold out the food. Now, to grab means 抓. So the bears don't only grab the food, they also grab the person and hurt the person. So that's the reason why people are told, don't feed the bears. Going on. Once upon a time, now this is a story. I've told this story many, many, many times. It's too bad I can't just tell the story, but Connie read the story to you, so that's pretty good. Once upon a time, a grandfather was telling his grandson about an encounter with bears. So here's the situation. You have a grandfather telling a story to a grandson, okay, and he's telling about an encounter. 他跟这个野熊所遭遇的 his encounter with the bears. And here is what he said. One spring day I was walking in the woods. It was a beautiful day. So what time of year was it? It was springtime, 春季, okay? And he was walking in the woods, 那个树林, in the woods. Now, it was a beautiful time of year. Why is it a beautiful time of year? Let's go on. The snow was gone, and the flowers were opening up. The snow, 这个雪已经融化了, okay? It was gone. The flowers were opening up, and the birds had returned from the south. 飞往南方的这个飞鸟又回来了, okay? So now they've come back. The birds are singing, the flowers, 这花已经开了, the grass is green, and everywhere there is the sound of singing. the beautiful songs of the birds. They've come back from the south and they are singing their beautiful springtime sounds. Okay, 春季的. I noticed that some birds sing their best in springtime. That's very pretty songs going on. As I climbed in the hills, I came upon a small clearing. Okay. I was climbing in the hills, 我在山上走路的时候, I came upon, that means he walked. You don't come upon, that means you walked until you came to a small clearing. Now, a clearing is 空地. That means there is nothing there. Sometimes you can say it's a prairie, but a prairie is quite big. A clearing is a small open area. No trees, just grass, okay? I came upon a small clearing. On the opposite side of the clearing was a little black thing. On the opposite side of the clearing, 另外一边呢, opposite side, okay, of the clearing, there was a little black thing. 有一个小小黑的东西. And it moved. Okay, go ahead. As I walked closer, I discovered that it was a bear cub. Okay, a bear cub. A little human is, we call a baby. A little cat, 这个猫, we call a kitten. And a baby bear, 小熊, we call a cub, C-U-B, okay? So I came upon and I noticed or I discovered that it was a little bear cub. Go ahead. I walked up to the cub and was about to play with it when behind me I heard a loud snort. Okay, I walked up to the cub and was about to play with it. Of course, it was a cute little thing. You know, even nowadays we have teddy bears, you know, stuffed animals. And so it was beautiful, it was cute, and so I wanted to play with it. But then I was just about to play with it when I heard behind me a loud snort. Okay? What is a snort? S-N-O-R-T. The snort is a loud noise that comes when you breathe through your nose. 从鼻子呼吸的声音呢, like this. Human beings, what they 打呼噜, they like that. So a snort is very similar to snoring in that respect, except for a snort doesn't continue going on. I looked around and there was Mama Bear, 这个母熊, okay, and she was coming, and I could tell that she was not a happy mother. This is the mother bear, and she is coming toward me, and I can see that she is not happy. Going on. I began to run. I ran down the hill, and the bear came chasing after me. Okay, the word chasing, 追着我，追着我 chasing after me. Now, unfortunately, the faster I ran, the faster the mama bear ran. So you understand what the situation is. I am running. This is the grandfather who's speaking. I am running as fast as I can possibly go. And I'm running and running and running. And guess what? The bear is running faster. I remember one time when I was in a car and I was chasing a bear down the road, and the bear was traveling 30 miles an hour, 30 kilometers an hour. So, sorry about that. 这个30公里的1个小时的一个速度. I mean, bears can run fast. So it says here, the faster I ran, the faster the bear ran. Going on. In fact, the distance between us began to disappear. Okay. 这个跟他，我跟他之间的 distance 距离 began to disappear. That means the distance was getting less and less and less, which is a nice way of saying the mother bear was getting closer and closer to me. And I began to worry. I was worried. 我开始担心了. I was worried. I thought this might be the end for me. The end for me, that means that I would die, that the mother bear would kill me. 这个, how would you say that? 生命的结局 or something like that. Going on. Just as the bear was about to get me, which means he was about to grab me, I saw a tree with an overhanging branch. Now you'll notice this word, overhanging branch. Of course, you know what a branch is, 树枝. What is an overhanging branch? An overhanging branch is a branch that is hanging over the pathway that I'm running on, okay? So it's over the pathway. Now, the problem with the branch was it was very high. 已经好高, perhaps too high to reach. 或许是太高, 我抓不到. Going on. But it was my only hope. 我唯一的希望. I didn't have any other hope. The bear was what? Getting so close. I could, sometimes when I tell the story, I say, I could feel the bear breathing down my neck. Okay? So it was my only hope. And so as I was running, I took a mighty leap. 我跳上去. Now, I usually tell this story. I don't usually teach this story. So in here, I have to say pause, meaning I won't say anything. I just said, and I took a jump. I missed it. Of course, when I do that, people smile and say, oh, you missed it. Oh no, the bear is going to get you. I missed it. 有停呢，不要讲。That is, I missed it going up, but I caught it coming down. See? I missed it going up, but I caught it coming down. So you understand? He jumped so high, then he went up above it, and then he came down. Okay? Then the grandfather said to his little grandson. This is the grandfather now telling his grandson. He has told the story, and now he's going to make a point. Son, aim high in life. Son, aim high in life. And if you miss your goals going up, you can always catch it coming down. Aim high in life. To aim is 瞄准, okay, to aim a gun, okay, aim. But so set a high goal in life. And if you miss your goals going up, 如果你上升的时候抓不到你的目标, you miss your goals going up, then on your way down, you can catch your goals, reach your goals. Well, I've told this story many times. I've told this story to young people. Obviously, I'm a teacher, and I have told my students, aim high in life. The unfortunate thing about students is that during their many students, during their student years, 他们学生的时代, they don't set high goals. It's very funny, you know. In a way, it's very strange. Some people have no problem with setting high goals. They start very early in life and say, I am going to be a doctor. And so everything he does, he's a doctor. But other young people don't somehow, maybe it's their parents, they don't set a high goal. And so that's the reason why I tell the story, is to encourage those who haven't set a high goal to go do this. Now, I have a grandson, actually my oldest grandson. You know what he likes? Of course, he has a computer, and he likes to play a game. It's called Flight Simulator. And it makes you feel like you're in an airplane. 你感觉是好像你是开飞机啊. And he loves to play this game. But guess what? He is setting a goal. I will fly airplanes. He's setting, well, actually pretty high, because he wants to fly airplanes, and airplanes fly high, right? Okay, So he's setting his goal very high. Even now, I talked to him just the other day, and I said, because he has relatives, actually my second son, who is a flight instructor, 教员这个飞行的开飞机的教员. And I said, when you are 16 years old, you can take lessons and you can begin flying. Aim high in life. So, the question I have for you, have you set a high goal? Even if you are older. And you say, well, you know, this is for young people. It's not for me. I'm old. I've been working and so on. My goal and my advice is to set a new goal. Even if you are older, set a new goal. Try to learn something new. Especially for those of us who are, what can we say, a little bit older and we don't use computers so much. Hey, what an excellent opportunity. A great opportunity. Learn something new. Set new goals. Aim high in life. And if you aim high in life, you will for sure reach some very high goals. Here's how you can write to us. You can write to us. Our email address is theoldprinciple@gmail.com. 我们也有一个网站，我们的网站是 www.theoldprinciple.org. Hey, it's been great to spend a few moments, like 30 minutes, with you. And I hope that you'll bring a friend and join us next time. Until then, bye-bye.